Hello lovelies, my name is Mamta and welcome to my channel GeekGlitz, in which I talk about all things geek and all things glitz. I make loads of different videos, but mainly Harry Potter, so feel free to browse through my channel to check out some of my past videos for more magical hauls, unboxings, and loads of geeky and glitzy fun. And make sure to click that subscribe button if you like what you see. So today, I've got a massive haul from Universal Studio Orlando's that I'd like to show you guys. Now, I live nowhere close to Orlando or even in the US. I'm all the way in Hong Kong. So I got these items through a lovely friend of mine who helped me do a pickup. She is Corina and she's known as Magically Potteresque on Instagram and YouTube, and she's just fantastic. Her Instagram is like full of all these pictures that has all her adventures in like Universal Studios. It's just amazing to see. So she was really lovely enough to do a pickup for me, and I'm so grateful to her. So thank you so much, Corina. I'll have her details down below in my description if you wanted to check out her Instagram and YouTube. You definitely should. So my haul today is filled with all kinds of goodies, and there are a lot of smaller items like keychains and loads of pins. So what I'm actually going to do is switch to bird's eye view so that we can get a closer look in detail at everything. So let's get started. So first up, I've got this set of 3 pins that's all kind of related to the Hogwarts Express and Platform 9 3/4. So the first one is a London to Hogwarts ticket, and it's kind of really cool because there's like a framed border around it and the ticket is kind of recessed inward, so it kind of looks like it's framed. And then there is a really simple pin which just says Hogwarts Express against a red background, and then there's a 9 3/4 circular logo on the top which kind of pops out as well. And then the last pin in this set says Hogwarts Railways, and there's a Hogwarts crest in the center. And this set was for $18.95 US, and all the Universal pins have these star rubber backings, which I really like. So another Hogwarts Railways related pin that I got is this really simple one that has Hogwarts Railways written around in a circle, and then there is a Hogwarts crest in the center that kind of pops out. I love anything with the Hogwarts crest, so I always tend to go for pins or items that have the crest on it in some way. And I really like the simplicity of this pin, so that's why I picked it up. And this one was for $10.95. So here's the next pin, and this was one that I was really excited for. So I'd seen story posts of people posting of this pin, and what really drew my eye to it was the fact that it has glitter on the border. So like the house colors against the crest are all glittery. So you got like Slytherin green glitter over there, Ravenclaw blue glitter, and guys, I love anything glitzy, glittery, whatever. It's totally my vibe. So I was like, I need this pin. So I've got a couple of other Hogwarts crest pins from Universal that I got myself when I went on past trips, but this one is probably my favorite of all the Hogwarts crest pins that I have. And this pin was for $9.95. So I really like collecting pins that represent all 4 of the Hogwarts houses, and I've got several pins that are basically the same design but just in different colors for each of the houses. So when I saw this tie pin set, I had to get it too because, again, it's for all the Hogwarts houses. And I just really like the simplicity and look of this. And this set was for $14.95. So here is another pin set featuring pins for all 4 of the houses. And this one is basically some like house flags or pennants. And I just love that it's got all the house colors in each of the pins. And then it says the house names as well. So you've got Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, and Hufflepuff. And this pin set was for $14.95 too. So let me move on to a non-pin item. And this is basically a set of Ravenclaw earrings, dangly earrings. And I thought these were so cute. These were a bit pricey. They were $24.95, but I just couldn't resist them because I know I'm definitely going to wear them. And it's just a great way for me to show my house pride. And after I got this haul, actually, they've released a lot more Harry Potter jewelry. Like there's some Marauders map related ones and some other bracelets and stuff. So I hope that one day if I can go back to Universal, I'll be able to pick up some more jewelry. So since I just showed you the Ravenclaw pair of earrings, I thought it would be a perfect segue to show you all the Ravenclaw pins that I got. So all of these Ravenclaw pins are actually available in the other house colors as well, but of course I got the Ravenclaw one to represent my house. So this pin is pretty simplistic. It's got what I would like to say is an eagle on the top. I'm pretty sure that's an eagle. And then there's a raven as well. And I've seen this design on a couple of different items in the past, like shirts, posters, and everything. And I just think it's really cool. The colors are fantastic and it's a great pin. And this one was for $7.95. And then I also got this kind of Quidditch themed Ravenclaw pin. So it's got like a dark blue snitch on the top that kind of pops out, and you can kind of make out the goals, you know, for the Quidditch goals, the hoops on the top. And then it's got a checkered background, a raven, and it says Ravenclaw. So this pin was for $10.95. I also got this really simple Ravenclaw pin that's in blue and silver. It's got a raven in the center that kind of pops out. And then it's got a blue border around the edge, which has Ravenclaw written around it. And this one was for $7.95. And then I also got this other really simple pin. It's got silver and blue colors again. It says Ravenclaw. And then the raven in it doesn't have any details on it. It's just kind of like a silhouette in blue. And I just really like the look of it. It's very minimalist. And it kind of gives a vibe of like a shield or a badge. So I just thought that was really great. And this one was for $8. And next I also have this Ravenclaw pin, which has some blue glitter on the backdrop. And guys, again, you know how I feel about glitter. I just love it. So I thought this was really great. I love the way the raven stands out again against the crest. And it's just a very pretty pin. I think any pin that they have in glitter, I'm just gonna go for. And maybe eventually I'll end up getting all the other houses as well in this style because I just love the glitter. And this pin was for $9.95. And then the last of the Ravenclaw pins I have is this set of 3 pins that is kind of like a Hogwarts alumni Ravenclaw theme. It's a very simple look again. It's got like white and black and blue, very cute colors, and just a very, very nice design. So the first one says Hogwarts alumni and it says Ravenclaw on the bottom of that. It's a bit difficult to see. And then it says Hogwarts Seeker and it says Ravenclaw, and there's like a little snitch here. And then there's a sorting hat shaped one that says Sorted Hogwarts Ravenclaw. You've got a little raven there as well. So this set was for $17, and I've been really loving the alumni look that they've had for a lot of the merch lately, so that's why I picked this one up. So that pin again creates a perfect segue into this other item that I got, which is a Hogwarts alumni themed lanyard. And I got this because I thought it would be perfect to wear at the parks or when I go to the studio tour. It's just one of the prettiest lanyard designs I've ever seen. So I really liked it because I really love anything that represents all of the houses again. So it just says Hogwarts alumni over here, and then it's got like the house animals in the different colors. It's got H over there. There's stripes, like the Hogwarts house color stripes on one end of the lanyard. On the other, it's got like colored mascots. It's a really cool design. And then, of course, this part, the clear part where you'd put in your cards, it says The Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal Studios. So back to some more pin designs, and I'm going to show you a couple that are very interesting, very unique, a lot of interactive ones. So let's start with this Quibbler themed pin, which is based on the Quibbler magazine, which Luna Lovegood would definitely approve of. I love the way the Spectre specs kind of can just lift here. There's like a little hinge that kind of makes it fold outward, and it's just a very cool design. It's hard enamel. It's really pretty. And this one was for $14.95. Next up, I've got this really great pin that looks like a box of peppermint toads, and it's basically based on the chocolate, which has dark chocolate mint toads that we get at Honeydukes. And I am a huge fan of chocolate and mint, that combination, especially dark chocolate and mint. I am all in for it. But surprisingly, I have never tried the peppermint toads. I know, it's a bit crazy that I haven't tried these yet. I am definitely missing out. I know I'm definitely gonna get a box the next time I'm at the studio tour, or if I'm at Universal, I just need to pick one up. But in the meantime, I can settle with this pin, which was for $8.95. And next up, I've got a Weasley related pin, and this one is of the bubble burping boy. And I just thought this was such a cute pin. I had never seen it anywhere else before, just at Universal Studios. So I'm like, I've got to have this. And I just love anything Weasley, so of course that was another reason to get this pin. And this one was for $9.95. And then continuing with the Weasley theme, I also had to get this top hat pin that features either Fred or George, one of the Weasley brother type of pin. And I thought this was really cool. This is the one that they have in front of their storefront as well. And it's just really great. It's got a little rabbit at the top of the head and a hat, and then it's wearing the pinstripe orange suit. So this one was for $12.95. So I really hate Umbridge, but I love the idea of this pin. It's basically a black quill type pin, and then it also comes with like a kind of parchment paper that says I must not tell lies. And I just think the concept is way too cool to pass up for this pin, and this set was for $14.95. And then I've got this really great golden egg pin, which is giving me serious Goblet of Fire vibes, which is my favorite book and movie. So that's why I thought this pin would be perfect to get. Plus, this is one of those unique pins that I was talking about that's a bit interactive, and I kind of struggled doing this, but basically the top part, you can kind of pull it up and then the egg opens up. How cool is that? So you basically pull apart both sides of the egg and it reveals the center area that's just gorgeous. It's like a swirling silver center that's really pearlescent. It's so beautiful. So this pin was for $12.95. And then I got this incredible Slughorn's hourglass pin, which is just so beautiful, so gorgeous. I love the details on this. I love the vibrant green on this, the way the sand in the hourglass kind of falls, which is so cool. That's a very interactive pin, just like a very functional pin in a way. I don't think it counts to an hour, but it's still really cool to see. And I just love the way the green is on this. I think it's meant to be snakes on the edge, which is just a really cool detail. So this pin was for $14.95. And of course, since I was obsessed with that hourglass pin design, I couldn't pass it up in keychain form as well. And this one was for $16.95. I just think it's so cool. It's going to be a great keychain to just hang off a bag or use with keys, which I don't think I'm going to do because it seems kind of delicate, but still, it's just a very cool design, and I just had to get in both forms. Next up, I also got this Night Bus keychain, which was for $14.95. Now, I don't have a lot of Night Bus merch, which is why I got this one. It's such a great part of Prisoner of Azkaban, so I thought it would be really cool to have a little replica of it. And the last of the keychains I got is this Mirror of Erised keychain, which is so cool. This one was also for $14.95. I just really love the Mirror of Erised design, and I hope to eventually get it in a large form too, but this keychain was just too cool to pass up. It also has this great tag that says, "It does not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live," which is a quote from Albus Dumbledore, of course. So I just thought that was a great detail to be included with this keychain. And now I've got the last 6 pins to show you from my haul. So let's start with this really great one, which is shaped as the Sorting Hat, but in the center, it kind of shows a picture or motif of like wands being raised against a Hogwarts silhouette backdrop. And then on the front, you kind of can make out the silhouettes of Harry Potter and Lord Voldemort on either side. So, and they kind of pop out. So it's a really, really cool looking pin. I just love the style a lot. And this one was for $8. And then another similar style pin is this one, which features a Harry silhouette. And then he's got like Lord Voldemort in the center who's casting a spell. And then there's the Hogwarts castle on the bottom left. So this one was also for $8. And yet another one in that similar style is this one with a Dumbledore silhouette, and then it's got Voldemort casting some spells as well. So this is actually really reminiscent of their epic fight in Order of the Phoenix, like Dumbledore's and Voldemort. So that's why I got this pin. And this one was also for $8. And then I've got this Ministry of Magic themed pin. So it's got like the golden fountain in the center. It's got the phone booth. It's got the flyers. And it says the Wizarding Community, Ministry of Magic. And they're kind of all just like popping out elements on the top of the pin. I love the colors on this. And this one was for $11. And then again, in a similar style, I've got this Nocturne Alley themed pin, which was also really cool. So it's got the Nocturne Alley sign. It's got a store in the center in purple. It's got the sign that says wanted poster for Bellatrix Lestrange, a Borgin and Burke sign. So it's just very, very cool. I love the vibe of this. And this one was also $11. And then finally, the last pin that I have, but not the last item I have to show you, is this Hogwarts themed pin. And again, it's very similar to the last two pins that we've seen. It seems that they've got a common central vibe where it's kind of showing a place in the center, and then it's got like elements kind of popping up around the pin that are related to that place. So in this case, it would be the Hogwarts castle in the center. Then we've got a Hogwarts crest popping up, a H popping up, a winged boar, a Hogwarts sign. So it's just really cool. And this one was also for $11. So the last couple of items that I have to show you guys are all plush items. So I'm starting with this little pink pygmy puff keychain, which is so adorable. I have decided to name her Lush because she is just so lush, and she costs $10.95. There's no sound when I squeeze her, but she does come with a hook, which will be great to hang off a bag so that she can join me on my many adventures. And then I also had to get this really adorable purple pygmy puff in the medium size because purple is one of my favorite colors. And I've never had pygmy puffs before, so now I've got two of them, one in the smaller size and one a little larger. There is an even larger size than this, but I settled for this one because she's adorable, like the perfect size. And I've decided to call her Plucky, which I think is a great name for her, and she was for $18.95. And she makes sounds, so let me squeeze her. Isn't that the most adorable pygmy puff sound? I am just so obsessed with her. So finally, the last item that I have is this incredible Monster Book of Monsters notebook, and I am so in love with this. It's so fluffy. I love to touch it. It's got a little red tongue sticking out. There's like eyes here, 4 eyes. The back is fluffy as well, and this one was for $29. Now on the edge over here, you can see the teeth. But what's really great is the way you open it is just kind of pulling it apart because there's a little button there. So that part is kind of like a flap. And then the inside of the book is great. It's got plain pages and it's like very smooth to touch, but it's got a little textured look, kind of like a parchment type look and a little beigeish color. And it's just a very cool vibe. I am so in love with this. So that is it, guys. This was an insane haul and I really did splurge a lot, but I'm going to be cherishing these items forever and I can't wait to put up all these pins on my pin boards. So let me know in the comments below which of these items were your favorite and what you thought of this haul. And thank you so much to Corina, aka Magically Potteresque, for helping me get all of these items. You are an awesome friend. Thank you so much. And you guys, you all really need to follow Magically Potteresque on YouTube and Instagram. Again, I'll have her details below. Seriously, her Universal Studio adventures are the best and you're gonna feel like you're there with her. So if you've got Universal Studios FOMO like me, you need to follow her and subscribe to her. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and please subscribe to my channel GeekGlitz for more things geek and more things glitz as I make videos every Friday. And feel free to connect with me on any of my social media. I've got Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I've listed them below in the description. I'm super active on my Instagram. I post daily pictures of my Potter collection. So if you want to see some close looks at some of the stuff that I've showed you today, then make sure to follow me there. Thank you so much for watching, lovelies. See you in the next video. Bye!